Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dakota's Political Circle. Today, I want to talk about how the Georgia election interference trial that was going to end up that basically it was going to be happening. I guess basically legal experts are predicting that it will be delayed until 2025 because of Fannie Willis messing up. And I can read a little bit a little bit of it for you guys. And the reason this is a great thing is because of all the Trump trials. Let me show you right here. Out of all the Trump trials, the ones that were supposed to happen this year, uh, there's the hush money case. There's the classified documents was probably going to happen, but it ended up not happening. I'll talk about that as well. And then also the Georgia case. The only one that really is even possible now is the federal January 6th case, which if the Supreme Court rules in favor of Trump, then the January 6th case will not be happening in the near future. So Trump could be not having to deal with any of these. The only one I think that he'll probably have to deal with is the hush money case, but I don't think the hush money case is really going to matter at all, especially when it comes to voting. I've seen a poll where it said that the hush money case doesn't really matter to Americans. It's mainly these three cases right here, specifically the January 6th and the election and the election case. The classified one is a little bit lower, but the one that no one really cares about at all is the hush money case. So it is definitely a great thing that this is happening. I actually want to talk about this one as I'll read it for you guys a little bit. So basically, the Georgia Court of Appeals have delayed Donald Trump's election interference case in the state, revisiting the question of whether Fulton County Fannie Willis should be removed for alleged misconduct. So basically, she has had misconduct because of her relationship with prosecutor Nathan Wade. So basically, Trump's lawyers argued because of the conflict of interest, which really screwed up the case. So because of this, in a way, Trump really wins this case, and basically, the trial could be delayed to 2025. And I've also heard that if he does become president, he will not have to deal with this case until at least 2029, possibly, because if he's president, he could just say that he can't do it right now and all that kind of stuff. And you're allowed to say that, and most likely they would delay it because they don't want to just scrap the case. So they'd probably delay it till like 2029. So basically, Fannie Willis screwed up, and it's a big win for Trump. So basically, this case is just not going to happen this year at all. And basically, if Trump wins, it's not going to happen until probably 2029 either. But yeah, the criminal cases. So let me talk about this as well. So I was talking about the Georgia case. That's not going to probably happen until 2025. I was also talking about the classified documents case. So the classified documents case, so basically right here, if I show you this, so the judge for the classified documents case is going to be not putting she's basically declining to schedule the trial. So basically, the reason the reason I guess she wanted to postpone it indefinitely. That's basically what's happening. So most likely that case is just not going to happen. Period. I'm guessing the judge just doesn't want to deal with it, or at least they're gonna basically hold it like that indefinitely. It probably until Trump's out of office. I'm assuming is what I'm going to guess. That's what they're doing, because just like the Georgia case, even though the Georgia case is a little bit different because of the conflict of interest. But in a way, it's kind of similar, but not completely similar. But either way, both will probably not be happening at all this year, especially the Georgia case is not happening this year. Classified documents case probably not going to happen, especially since it was postponed indefinitely. So that's probably not happening either. The only one that's going to probably be happening is the hush money case with the sex scandal in 2016, which no one cares about. So honestly, even when a verdict is reached for the hush money case, it's not going to matter for the general election. It's mainly this. This is the only case that matters as of right now for Trump and everyone. And then I believe these, if I remember correctly, I believe the Supreme Court is going to be ruling if Trump can be like on trial federally, like basically if he becomes president, and or I can't remember the exact details, but basically if the Supreme Court rules with Trump, this case will not matter. Basically, if they do not roll with Trump, this is probably the only case I could see happening at all. And most likely, I wouldn't see Trump losing the case anyway, because Trump didn't really do anything with the January 6th thing. He didn't really tell people to take the Capitol or anything like that. So I just don't see a reason for them to side with, to not side with Trump. So I think Trump's good with that one. He'll probably be fine no matter what, but it's better just for the Supreme Court to rule in favor of Trump anyway, especially with what's been going on, because it's like a conflict of interest, because he is running for election as a president, and he is getting counts on him. Obviously, none of these are probably going to be happening in the near future, other than the hush money case. That's literally the only one I could see happening at all. I just don't see any of the others happening at all, and this is the only one that's even on trial as of right now. And verdicts and trials take like years to even happen. So I would say the hush money case, because it's like a simple matter, in a way, I could see that one having a verdict, but any of the other ones are just not going to happen. So this is just a big win for Trump with all this news coming out. So I just don't see Trump getting down in the election because of these trials, and he's going to be coming up even sooner now because he doesn't have to pay for trial fees. So he'll be getting a lot more campaign funds. He'll be basically leading in the election throughout all the way till November probably. Here's actually the polls right here. I just wanted to show this as well. So basically, Trump has a decent lead in the RCP average of 1.2 point percentage lead on the average. Obviously, there's a couple outliers here. Like there's NPR, they're a little bit of a Biden one. ABC News, I'm not sure if they're. Let me look. Yeah, this is their first poll. They just said Biden, and the other one that's +2 for Biden, I'm not sure. Let me look. Yeah, so they're a little bit indifferent in a way, I guess. But they're also more for Biden. So I'd say they're a little bit more of a Biden pollster. But I wouldn't say it was like Rasmussen. But honestly, they should just put the Rasmussen poll in here, because, I mean, if you're allowed to have Quinnipiac, I would say you can have Rasmussen. But I also wanted to show this. So the 5-way race, yeah, they actually did include the Rasmussen one, and Trump's up by 2.7 based on that, which is an insane lead for Trump. And obviously the outlier is Rasmussen. I would never say Trump's going to be leading by 12, period. I don't know who they poll, because if it's Trump plus 12, that's crazy. I mean, they do poll a lot of people, but remember, it's probably a lot of right-wing people and all that. The most believable poll right now is probably this Morning Consultant poll. I mean, you have that many people in the sample, and it's a Trump +1 still. That's a way bigger advantage than a lot of these other ones. So I'd say it's accurate. The RCP average is accurate right now. Trump's in the lead in the popular vote as of right now based on polls. So if Trump's leading in the popular vote, he's going to win the election no matter what. If he's losing in the popular vote, he's going to win the election as long as he's within 2 or possibly 3. Because if I show you right here, I'll show you when he faced Hillary Clinton. I'll just show it just because. So Hillary Clinton was up by 3 in the RCP average. The final results were by 2, and obviously Trump won the election because of that. And when I go back and look at 2020 with Joe Biden, however you feel about the 2020 election, I just want to make this clear with the RCP average. So basically, Biden was supposed to get 7. He only got 4.5, and he technically won the election based on that. And honestly, if it was a +3 for Biden, Trump could have won the election. So basically, all Trump needs is for either Biden to be up by 3 or less, or Trump leading, and Trump will win the election. That's just how it's going to be. And that's going to be so awesome to see in November. It's going to be amazing. And it is awesome to see that these trials are not going underway. Most of these trials are just bogus. The only one that is even realistic and actually possibly even true is the hush money case. All the other ones are just jokes and stupid. Honestly, the hush money case is also stupid in some ways. Like, there's not much evidence showing the sexual scandal and stuff. So quite honestly, I just think it's all stupid. It's not really they're just bogus. They're basically just trying not to get Trump in office, and it's backfiring on them because they can't get any of the cases out before the election. And the election is coming up, so I mean, in like a couple more months in November, Trump will be facing Biden no matter what. In the trials will just not be happening. But yeah, I wanted to talk with you guys about this today. I just really wanted to talk about it because it's a big thing. Especially all these cases are basically kind of getting dropped in a way. So I mean, it's just a big win for Trump and a big win for the Republican Party and everything like that because basically these are the only things that are helping Biden at all. It's these cases. If these cases don't go through, Biden doesn't have a single strategy against Trump. But yeah, guys, I just want to talk to you guys about this today. There's not really much else to talk about. I'm not sure if I'll be making a video tomorrow or not. I haven't seen any news lately. This news just came out recently, so yeah, forgive me for not. I was gonna post about the classified documents case yesterday because they talked about it, but I was like, I'll just wait a little bit just to see if any other cases happen, and this case happened. So the only other time I'll post about these cases again is probably if the January 6th case in the Supreme Court do rule in Trump's favor or don't rule in Trump's favor. I will be posting about that no matter what. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait for Trump to win the election in November. It's gonna be awesome, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.